Hari Om, Bhagavad Gita, chapter 4, verse 29. In the last verse, Bhagwan Krishna suggested 5 types of yajnas. Those are 1. Dravya yajna, Tapo yajna, Yoga yajna, Swadhyaya yajna, and Jnana yajna. These 5 types is suggested for mind control, keeping the mind in equilibrium. There are several methods. Bhagavan mainly prescribes 12 methods. We have seen up to 10 methods. Now 11th method. Very, very important. Easiest one. But generally when the things are easy, we ignore it. So we will see first the sloka. Apane jukvadi pranam prane panam tadha pare prana panagadi rudva pranayama parayanaga. So now Bhagavan is prescribing the easiest technique. Before getting into the technique, there are some truths which we need to appreciate. What are they? The first truth is we are breathing because the prana, vital energy, is within us. It is not the other way around. We are thinking because we are breathing, prana is there. No, that is the reverse. Prana is there, that is why we are breathing. If the prana is not there, no one can breathe. Simple truth of life. That is number 1. Truth number 1. Every human being, every animal is breathing because prana is there. It is not the other way around. Second, whatever is easily happening, we don't pay much attention to it. Breathing, we don't pay much attention to it because it is happening automatically. Nobody concentrates on it. Daily, just like that, it goes on. You will appreciate the breathing only when in the aeroplane the oxygen mask falls. Till that time, nobody will appreciate the breathing. It's all happening. Or if you are put in a river, you are drowning, then only you will appreciate the importance of breathing. This is truth number 2. Truth number 3. For every vehicle, the performance of the vehicle and the engine depends on the pressure of the tire. You take any manual for the vehicle, they will say first thing, you check tire pressure for good mileage and for good engine performance. Every vehicle manual will contain this. If you are an expert driver, wherever you are going, after filling up the petrol, the first thing you do is you will check the air pressure. Our vehicle is the body given by God. The mind is the engine. Air pressure is always there. We are breathing every second, every moment we are breathing. If you have breathed, you are lost, then you are gone. Have you checked your air pressure any time? 60 years, 80 years, 70 years? No, nobody checks it. So that is also an important point which to be noted. Then another one is, you must have seen on the road vehicles carrying 1000 kgs of weight, big machinery, big boulders or stones. It's a daily event we are seeing. The stone or the machinery is carried not only because of the power of the engine, but because of the pressure of the air inside the tire. So that is also an important point to be noted. Then the next one, this is also interesting thing which everybody should take note of. Mind and breath as a direct connection. I repeat, mind, the mind's nature, it has got a direct connection with the breath. For example, when you get angry next time, you check your breathing. Hot air will be coming out and it will be continuous. Shallow breath it will come out. When you are calm and smiling, then you are at this time, if you are not under any pressure, a different type of breathing is happening. Third, suppose if the neighbor has bought a new car, then something is, your mind, it is not accepting that fact. It is unable to accept the fact. You say, that means he has bought a new car. Then the new car met with an accident, there is a dent. You are happy, mind is calm. Again, if you check your breath, suppose if your mind is tired, or somebody is boring like me, going on talking, within 2 lines you can complete, sir. He is going on talking, sir. Then, you do this. Why? It has a connection. The mind feels bored. The topic is not interesting. Or the mind is tired. So there is a direct connection between the mind and the breathing and the breath. This is one more point which you should note. Then, we have already seen in the last but one verse, what is prana? Prana is not swasa, that is breathing. Prana is vital energies in the body. There are 5 systems that are working in the body. We have seen those as prana, that is taking in, apana, excretion, samana, digestion, then dhyana, circulation, udana is thinking about. These 5 things are there. The vital energy in the body makes these 5 physiological actions it is performing. So, how to control the prana through breathing. That is the technique. So I said, the breathing is the most important thing. Through breathing, you can control your mind. Another important point is, generally, if you are doing Sandhya Vandana, this is prescribed as a discipline. Pranayama is prescribed as a discipline. Before chanting Gayatri Mantra, you have to do 10 pranayamas. If you are daily doing Sandhya Vandana, that is Pratas Sandhya Vandanam, Madhyaniyam and Sayam Sandhya, before chanting Gayatri Mantra, you are supposed to do 10 pranayamas. For what? Because you are going to chant the Maha Mantra, Gayatri Mantra. So the mind should be at peace. To make the mind at peace, the first condition is you have to bring it to a calm state before chanting the mantra. So 10 pranayamas are done. before chanting the Gayatri mantra. This is also very important. So we have seen how the breath is connected with the brain. So Bhagwan Krishna here in this verse says, you do pranayama and control the mind. That is what exactly he is saying. Apane jukvadhi pranam. Breathing out, breathing in. Prane panam tada pare. Then the technique is saying prane apanam. So whatever you breathe in, you breathe out. Prana panagadi rudva. Then whatever you inhale, you keep it for some time. Hold it for some time. Then release it. Pranayama parayana. This pranayamam, you do it. This is prescribed as the 11th method. The pranayama technique, generally what I do during, with all humbleness, I say, 95% I don't miss my Sandhya Vandanam, Madhyanikam and Sayam Sandhya. 95%. 5%, suppose suddenly there is a court work or something very, very, because this should not be missed according to Hindu Shastras. Sandhya Vandanam, Madhyanikam and Sayam Sandhya should not be missed. You have to do it. Whatever you do, there is no phala. That is, fruit is not there. Without doing this, if you do any other, you do chant Bhagavatam, you chant Bhagavad Gita, no effect. Because this is the basic. If you don't do this and you do that, absolutely no effect. So the first thing is you have to do it. So what we generally breathe in, breathe out, and then holding it, just I will. Second is holding it for some time, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, holding it for some time to control. So I am not an expert in teaching you how to breathe in, how to keep for how many seconds you have to keep it, and how many seconds you are within how many seconds, because there is a count also for this. So I am not getting into all those things. I am only saying Krishna says, Bhagwan Krishna says, you control the mind by doing pranayama. Pranayama is a must. Through the breathing in and breathing out and holding the breath exercise, you control the mind. Make the mind at peace. Generally, as I said earlier, we have never bothered about this simple thing. Next time, when you get angry, just, because there are several techniques which they have done. The angry man, including me, first they break, then only they realize we have done this mistake. So when the anger comes in, nothing works. But Bhagwan Krishna suggests this method. We can try and implement it. Again the verse 29. Apane jukvadi pranam. Prane panam tada pare. Prana panagadit rudva. Pranayama parayana. Next verse we will see tomorrow. Harihom Sarvam Krishnarpanamastu. Narayana 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 Narayana